So I get the privilege of doing the first speech. And it's the benchmark for these boys, this one and the other fella. This is a bit close. But anyway, but before we start the speeches, there's some nasty rumours going round. And it's about an individual, and I can't say whether it's Polish, or Italian, or English, or Irish. And it's an Egypt, a proper Egypt, that booked flights and accommodation, no, not accommodation, car hire from Milan. And I don't want to say who it is. However, I'm certainly not going to tell you it was my brother from Ireland, because I don't want any violence. So now, I'm saying to you, stop with the rumours. So, can we stop with the swearing, please? This is a Catholic wedding. Did you see that? He needs to wipe it in. We'll have to leave.
What you were telling me before?
Has he finished? Well, just give me a shout when you're ready, and I'll be quite, Anyway, so my job as the first speech as father of the bride, I've got to thank you all for coming. I've got to talk how great Ryan is, and I've got to take the mickey out of Olivia. I won't take the mickey out of Olivia because I love her so much. But I'm going to also talk about my sunshine and my world, and my 2 shooting stars, and our connection with Italy as well. So, I'd like to thank everybody to come in, and people have come a long way. And we've even got people that have come all the way from Ukraine. And they came the longest, and they spent the longest to get here. So, thank you for coming. And, but before I continue with the speech, what I need to do is, not everybody's here. So there's 2 people I'm going to bring into the room. And I'm going to bring them into the room when Mr. IT down there sorts it all out, because I did choose the right person for this. It's only 3 buttons, click, click, click. But anyway, never mind. So I'm going to bring them into the room with this. There's an Irish saying, and the Irish saying is this: speak my name and I will live with you. Speak my name and I will live in you. Speak my name and I will live on. So Claire, do you mind standing up and speaking the name you've got given?
Owen Gilbride.
Let's see if Mr. IT can... There we go. Right. Stay stood up. We're not finished. Victoria, do you mind standing up and speaking the name you were given?
Irina Adamczyk.
Thank you very much, ladies. Let's see how Mr. IT can bang the next one up. Watch this. This is speed, this.
What's that thing that's
He's not had a drink.
No pressure.
He's not confused.
if you take that out of the way, please.
You can tell I chose the right person for this. Of all the people I could have chose,
Your fingers up.
I chose the half-wit. There we go. So, ladies, do you mind sitting down now? So the gang is all here. Let's see if you can get the 3rd picture up. There we go. Well, he's getting close, he's getting close. I'm sorry about this, my speech was 18 minutes and he's dragging it out here. Lord God.
Oh, I'm
I
telling you.
wasn't stressed anyway. Someone's like, we should put a song on it in the meantime, mate. Here's a joke. You came to the wedding without a suit.
Oh, God.
So there's a joke, mate. But it's alright, we haven't really noticed. Well, moving on, we might get them pictures up in the end. It's only 3 buttons. So anyway, I'd like to thank people for coming. There we go. Now the gang's all here. The lady on the right is the queen of this family. Oh, it got me then. And then the guy on the right is the old fella. So the guy on the right, on the left, sorry, is my dad. So I'd like to thank people for coming. So firstly, I want to thank Andrea, my friend, my Italian brother, for allowing us to have this event at his home. And for putting us up in his home. Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody else for coming, and they're just going to be generalised. But I'd also like to thank Auntie Teresa. Which, it was her birthday yesterday. Yeah. But anyway, I want to thank Auntie Teresa her because she is the last of the generation that brings the Italians and the English and the Polish together. This lady. Now, the last people I'd like to thank is Marie and Paul. And I want to say, whatever they've done in their lifetime, whatever you've done, before, together, or after, the greatest thing you ever did was give us him. The greatest thing. Thank you. So that brings me nicely on to Ryan. Yeah, don't mind this wandering about bit. It's pretty cool, isn't it? You see, you've got the audience. But anyway, so, Ryan. Ryan is extremely honourable, and he's my son, and I will never call him my son-in-law. He's my son. And basically, he gave me the honour of asking for my daughter's hand in marriage. Very nervously, but he gave me the honour, and that's rare. Now, we did a bit of negotiations about the money, and but we also negotiated the fact that because I have two girls, he was going to change his name to Gilbride. However, the Italian bureaucracy was so much, we went to Plan B, and Plan B is this. If God blesses them with a child, he's agreed, and he'll probably tell Olivia later, that the child's middle name will be Gilbride. Not double-barreled Bonsi thing afterwards. I'm on about the middle name. So, that's what he's agreed. And after he agreed all of this, he got the okay to ask her. And lucky enough, she said yeah. But anyway, he's a phenomenal young man. And here's the thing, the people in this room that have a daughter know this saying, and the saying is, there is no man good enough on this planet for my daughter. No man. So if you've got a daughter and you're in this room, you already know that. You even look at your son-in-law and think, him. No, I don't think so. But anyway, it's true. But I don't know how she did it, but she found the son-in-law that was soulmate, the son I never had, phenomenal. So he's a good man. So now we move on. Thank you, my good man. But I need to apologise to him because I made his wife very expensive. Because as we used to travel and we'd go anywhere, and it was just me and her, we'd go to Ireland or we'd go to Europe, she would automatically say, Dad, what hotel star is it? And it had to be 4 or 5 stars. And that's what it had to be. So, unfortunately, mate, I've made her expensive. And that's going to cost you over the years. You're not even getting away with camping anymore. But never mind. So, I then need to talk about Olivia. But before we talk about Olivia, we need to talk about the sunshine and my world and my 2 shooting stars. So the sunshine in the world is Graz, the woman that gave me my 2 shooting stars. And these 2 shooting stars are Olivia and her sister, Sydney. And I'm not talking about Olivia without including Sydney. Because how do you judge the love you have from one child with the other? I love them equally. Okay, certain ones might annoy you more than the others, but over a period of time, but you love them equally. So this speech is not just for Olivia, it's for Sydney as well. So they're both in it. So where do you start with Olivia? Well, let's start at the beginning. And the very beginning, no, not the very beginning, but part of the beginning is this. I watched, because of both emergency operations, Olivia come into the world and Sydney come into the world. And I saw these girls come into the world and I saw them take their first breath. And whilst I live on this planet and whilst I breathe and until I take my last breath, I will love my princesses until I take my last breath. So, but that's not the beginning. The story starts with the Italy connection for my 2 girls. And the Italy connection goes all the way back to just after we got married. Just after we got married, we tried for kids, we couldn't have kids. And then there was a problem. We went to the doctors, they told us there was a problem, and they put us eventually on these expensive steroid treatment. 3, 4, 5 years later, we're that naffed off, let's just leave it. And we talked about adoption, and we talked about fostering. No, you're not adopted, don't worry. And but we were coming to Italy. And we were coming to Italy for the family holiday, and we came to Italy, and we spent 3 weeks, 2 weeks here, and we stayed in Yannick's house, this fella's here, which is his bedroom now, it's a guest bedroom, and we had great company, and we ate great food, and we swam in the lake, and then we flew home. But what we didn't know was, as we flew home, God had given us an extra passenger, because Olivia was growing in her mama's belly. But the story doesn't end there. 3 years later, we decided if it was going to take us another 5 years to have kids, we'd go back to the doctor. And we sat with him, and he says, try for 6 months. If you don't, not 12 months, try for 6. And if it don't work, we put you on the treatment. And we went, okay. And we were coming to Italy. And we stayed in Yannick's house. And we swam in the lake. And we had great company, great food. And then we flew home. But what we didn't know was, God had given us an extra passenger. Because Sydney was growing in a mama's tummy. So that gives you the connection of my 2 daughters to Italy. Now there's another different, longer story with Graz's connection and Auntie's connection and everything else. But I wanted to pinpoint my daughter's connection. Now the thing is, I have a small issue with tattoos. Only small. Sorry everybody who's got them. And, but when the girls were babies, I took them and I had 3 little words tattooed on the inside of their butt cheeks. And it was for identification purposes only. Now, no, it doesn't say, I love you. It says, made in Italy. That kid's brilliant. But anyway, so, what can I say about Olivia? We could talk about Olivia's Kit Kat wrapper up her nose. We could talk about Kit Kat, we could talk about a wedge being kicked behind the door so our mum can't come in, but we're not going to cover those. You made my life better. You made it massively better. You made me a better man. And you made me a better father. You're a phenomenal woman. And I can't tell you how blessed by God I am to have both of yous. Don't worry, you're included. So, and the choices that you've made today is phenomenal. I'm so pleased. I can't tell you how pleased I am. From my heart. So anyway, what I want to do is, I missed loads of what I wanted to say. There was loads of other stuff and I sort of veered off this way, veered off that way, and we talked about this, and then I'd come back to taking the piss out and make Mickey out of Andy a bit more. But anyway, I forgot about all these different things. But what I want you to do is all stand up and raise your glasses to Olivia and I, Mr. and Mrs. Wilkinson, our combined family.